Hello recovery ninjas, this is the first time I've ever done a video, so apologies for the rubbish quality. I'd like to read a personal memoir that I wrote for a Vogue Talent Competition about my struggle with anorexia. This is a story about a girl who nearly lost the person she was to an illness that wanted her dead. Nobody understood her. She was bullied by her own friends and called ugly by a boy at school. She felt like she didn't fit in anywhere, nor was she clever enough. She wanted to be invisible so nobody could pick on her anymore. So she listened to the voice that appeared in her head. The little girl's voice that whispered, "You're worthless, you're fat, you're disgusting. Your life would be better if you were thin." The girl started to skip meal times and exercise at 3 hours a day. She became obsessed with weighing herself, with losing weight and staying out of the house to avoid food. It got to the point that she could go 4 days without eating. Her friends were worried about her, but the only help they could find was on porn sites. These sites promoted anorexia and told visitors not to listen to their friends and family, as everyone just wanted you to be fat. The girl began to visit these sites daily, staring at the protruding ribs and spines on the girls shown in the inspiration photos. Her mother desperately tried to find her help. Her father didn't understand, believing she was doing it for attention. The girl started to withdraw into herself more, until she could hear no one but anorexia. Losing weight was something she excelled at. She wanted to be in control, but sadly she did not realize that anorexia actually controlled her. Soon she couldn't concentrate on her college work, and she found it hard to breathe. It hurt to do her exercises, but she forced herself through the grueling hours. She was cold all the time, even on a hot summer's day. It hurt to sit down and take a bath, because the bones in her back and bottom stuck out so much. Soon anorexia and the health authorities caught up with her. Her BMI was extremely low and she was sent to a children's unit. There her life came crashing down. With no beds available, she was made an outpatient but still had to obey by rules. She was a prisoner in her own home. She wasn't allowed to go out, she couldn't drive or go to work. She had to start eating 3 meals a day as well as drink 3 supplement drinks a day. She hadn't realised how much damage she had done to her body. She had osteoporosis, her brain had shrunk, and her heart had started to eat itself. She was weeks from death. The girl's name was Rachel. The girl is me. It took me 5 years to recover from anorexia, the thing I once viewed as my best friend. Instead, she turned me into a selfish, lying, self-obsessed monster. Although anorexia is the worst thing to have happened to me, it is also the best thing to have happened. I appreciate my life more now. I take risks and I do everything that I have dreamed about doing. I have been in New Zealand twice by myself. I have swum with dolphins and I have been in love. I have lived in France and Australia, and I have a degree in French and German. I have a master's in magazine journalism. As an ambassador for BEAT, the National Charity for Eating Disorders, I have met inspirational people. I have given presentations at the House of Commons and various medical conferences. I have started up Team Recovery with the wonderful Sarah and Ali. I have met all you recovery ninjas who are better friends to me than most people I've met without an eating disorder. I also am the co-manager for my personal best, where I tweet think positive quotes and hopefully make people smile at least once a day. Anorexia has also taught me more about the world and appreciating other people. I am closer to my family now and know who my real friends are. I am also happy with the person that I am. Although anorexia will always be a part of me, she is not my whole identity. I believe that true recovery is obtained when you put yourself back into the real world, as it highlighted to me how much I was missing out on. It took me 18 months to decide I wanted to recover, a further 9 months to reach my target weight, and 2 years and 9 months to be discharged from the unit, with the request that my therapist did not want to see me in there again. Recovery was full of arguments, lies and fear. I argued about how much food I had to eat, and I argued with my unit about my treatment. I lied to my mother about food I hid and the secret exercise, but most of all I was scared. I was frightened of losing anorexia, as who was I without her? I also felt sick at the mere thought of food, looking as if I was being poisoned with every mouthful. Through a lot of hard work, I realised I was more than just anorexic, and I wanted to reach my potential. After all, eating disorders can be beaten. I am not anorexia. I am Rachel. I am Rachel. I am a bookworm. I'm random. I'm silly. I'm blonde. I like going for walks. I do photography. I'm doing a fashion course. I'm studying counselling. Love Gossip Girl. I am obsessed with fashion. Yeah, I like going for walks at the beach because I live in South Shields, and occasionally it might be sunny enough to go and get Michela's ice cream, which is amazing. So yeah, I think recovery is about finding out who you are and what you like, and each person's recovery is personal and unique to you. No one can tell you how to recover. You have to decide to recover, but I'll tell you now, recovery is definitely worth it. Okay, love yous, bye.